Thank you all for being present here. My name is Jeffy Jacob Punapalli, and I will be representing the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. Um, I'm not sure how many of you have already met, but I will be conducting this training session where I will try to cover on the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, obviously, the city Chattanooga, then some of its academic programs, different career opportunities that are available for like UTC students, and yeah, that's what I intend to cover during this training session. Um, can you put down on the chat like if you are able to see the presentation?
Yes,
Everybody's able
it's
to see.
visible, sir. Yes. Yes. Sir, now it's gone.
I'll just quickly share the screen again once the PPT is open. Which is the video, मतलब full screen है in the video or thank you all for being present here. Finally, the slide is up on the screen again. What you see on your screen is a 600-acre campus of the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. Why it's important to understand the emphasis of the 600 acres is because it gives students the ability to work within their field of discipline on campus. And that could mean, let's say we have an Indian doctorate by the name of Dr. Meena Sartp, who's working on a smart city program. As part of this smart city program, we require a lot of mechanical, electrical, computer science students who act as supporting staff for the smart city program. That way we are able to ensure students not just an assurance that you will definitely get a part-time job, you will get a part-time job within your field of discipline. That's why it's important to understand the 600 acres in terms of the magnitude of the width of the campus. Just like every other campus, we also have like most of the undergraduate programs, graduate programs across all domains. We have a small batch size of 20 where students receive undivided attention. This is a public state university, so we do have that status that we can help students understand its value. In terms of student organizations also, it's very, very active. It keeps the students engaged on our campus. Chattanooga is a well developed city. It's urban in its nature because of different transportational availabilities. It even makes the transit time convenient for a student because everything that is in and around the campus can be reached within 10 to 15 minutes. And when you take a look at different amenities that are available, you can see that there are a lot of natural related points where it becomes picturesque for any student who is experiencing their academic lifestyle along with spirituality. Like, for example, you have a Sanatan Mandir of Chattanooga. Then, like I said, the buses are absolutely free for UTC students. Just like the buses, we also have electric bikes. There are about 2,000 bike stations in and around the campus right now. So, for any student, they can satisfactorily say that they are working towards the step of carbon negativity. They are not using, they don't have a positive carbon footprint. Then a major USP of this university is also its weather. 9 out of 12 months, it's anywhere between 20 to 21 degrees Celsius. The remaining time during winter, it's anywhere between 10 to 11 degrees Celsius. So it doesn't snow as much, it rarely snows, and it also doesn't rain as much, it rarely rains. If it does snow, the college campus is shut down. So never at a point of time will the student be inconvenienced. That's why we say that the climate is best suited for international students. Even when you take a look at this map, Tennessee is located more towards the mid-east of US. More and more industries are settling towards the middle because it's easier to branch out from the middle than from the corners. So you have, let's say, real estate companies, then FMCG companies, automotive companies. All of these industries are set up within Chattanooga. It should give you a good hint that we are very famous when it comes to engineering and business. Amazon warehouse centers outside of Seattle. Their biggest operations run in Chattanooga. Even for Volkswagen, their biggest factory outside of Germany is in Chattanooga again. For representation of different countries, we have in student faculty and staff more than 100 countries represented on our campus. Like I already mentioned, we have state of the art facilities when it comes to our cybersecurity lab. The sim center is parallel to, let's say, the fastest supercomputer in the world in the Oak Ridge National Laboratory, which can be used by engineering students. So let's say they want to run a simple fluid dynamic test, and you have the best of resources available at your disposal. That's the kind of infrastructure that the University of Tennessee Chattanooga provides. Every engineering program is ABET accredited, which puts it on par with an MIT or Stanford, which has the same level of accreditation. Once you pass out from this college, you are sure to find a job, not just in the US, but anywhere else in the world, because your course is going to be world recognized. Just like every other US university, we also have our campus amenities in different, like the aquatics and recreation center being used as regular yoga sessions, like water yoga sessions. Then more than 25 to 30 club sports that are played on campus. If I take the male and female team put aside, it will be more than 35 club sports that are played on campus. So there's a lot going on in terms of engagement for students. what is an important point of view is that a student won't be inconvenienced when it comes to housing, because in campus and out of campus there's not going to be much of a difference in terms of the living expense. Inside of our campus we have around 7,000 building facilities, so a student can definitely find in-house campus housing opportunity. The Mox dining hall will take care of your meal plan, wherein one day of the week there's Indian food that is going to be served. If not, like let's say on another day also a student is craving for Indian food, within 10 to 15 minutes there are 8 to 9 restaurants that are located around the campus now. The campus is a fairly safe campus. There have been no shooting incidents. The petrol car that you see on your screen is also used to serve parking tickets, so they are not there for any violent activities. Um, I believe that the text appears a bit jumbled on your screen. There are two major intakes. First is the August intake or the fall intake. The ideal timeline to apply for that is between May midweek to June first week. So we are currently accepting fall 2024 students, and like that's the major intake that we are in. So you have between May to June, which is the ideal timeline to apply, so that you can ensure housing, any other benefits that you can avail of. This should be your ideal timeline. The next intake is the spring intake or the January start date intake. The ideal timeline for that is September midweek to October first week. I hope this is clear, the intakes. Once the intakes are clear, now we offer bachelor's programs for students in SSC board, CBSE board, Cambridge, and IBDP. SSC and CBSE, we want the student to score above 80% for them to be accepted. Cambridge board, it's an overall grade of C and above. IBDP, it is 28 out of 45. That is what we consider as an equivalency of 2.7 GPA for our standards. Apart from this, the student will also require an English test, IELTS, TOEFL, or Duolingo. IELTS score 6, TOEFL score 83, Duolingo score 100. Now, English test can be waived off for a Cambridge or an IBDP student. And we also have a lot of equivalency charts for Cambridge and IBDP students, wherein let's say they are doing a 4 years bachelor's course. There are a lot of subjects that they have already done at the DP1 and DP2 level. They do not have to repeat that on campus. So for the student, the benefit is that he does not have to spend more time again on campus. There are students who have waived off an entire semester, even waived off an entire year, just by showing equivalency. So that is why it's a very important point to note. Then the next part is the graduate programs. A student needs to score above 65% on an average between in your 12th to your bachelor's, so that they can apply for a master's course. 6.75 out of 10 is also another reflective figure. We are still flexible till the time that they are scoring 6.5, but nothing below 6.5. That will become a little difficult for us. The main programs that we see on our screen are in terms of engineering and in business. The MBA program that we have is not STEM designated, but
The slide is not getting changed.
okay, where are we stuck at?
It's the first page, I guess. Yes, ma'am, I'm doing it.
फर्स्ट पेज पे अटका था.
Hmm. We can ask them if it's showing now.
Is it visible on your screen now? Can you put it on the chat window? Can you confirm if the slides are changing? I'm just trying to change.
No, sir.
No?
No.
Hmm. I think वो सॉफ्टवेयर का ही इशू है ना.
I don't know why like this has never happened before.
The screen shows admission requirement for graduate programs.
Hmm.
What's the product? What WhatsApp product. So we are sending this slides in our group.
Okay.
They'll refer it, so you can continue. तेरे पास है software इसमें?
इसमें ही है ना?
इसमें ही है। हाँ, that is it. हमने शेयर कर दिया है, ये नहीं कर रहे।
Maybe that one was not working. So it needs a live stream. Okay, okay, let me check.
मेरा दिन ही थोड़ा.
So we can continue from that PC.
एक काम करते हैं हम स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चंस के जवाब
જેમિકા મેમ તમે બધા મીટિંગ લીવ કરી શકો છો. રુકસાના મેમ આપણી Am I audible? Hello.
There's only a difference when it
हाँ,
comes
ma'am.
to
Yes,
हाँ.
you are audible.
slides for IELTS we require 6 points.
Okay.
Only 200.
રુકસાના મેમ આપણી ઇન્ટરનલ મીટિંગ લઈ લેશે તો હવે તમે બધા તમારું કામ કરી શકો છો, લીવ કરી શકો છો મીટિંગ.
100.